There have always been ships that were more popular than others, perhaps to an unfair extent. Everyone and their grandma knows about the Titanic. The average patriotic American can't tell you where Mexico is, but can tell you about the Lusitania. And even though I like Britannic and is underrated in contrast to the other big ships, in the grand scale of things, it's pretty overrated. I made it my mission to shine some light to these ships that aren't talked as much, but nevertheless have very interesting careers. Today's example is the SS Nieuw Amsterdam. She was built by Holland America Line. Construction started in 1936 and was launched in April 1937. She was quite a modest ship at a length of 231 meters and a speed of 21 knots. Regardless of that fact, she proved to be quite the popular ship during her time, being called the quote-unquote ship of tomorrow. Per tradition of ships built in the 1930s, she only enjoyed a few years of her golden age. After being laid up in Hoboken because of the invasion of Poland, she was requisitioned by the British for troop transport. She was one of the ships that could sail without escorts because of her speed. Like the SS America, she didn't have anything interesting happen to her during her war years, not even in a convoy with the Vampire. Truly tragic. After the war, she spent some time repatriating Dutch citizens from the Dutch East Indies. After her war service, Holland America spent over a year reworking her back to working order. On October 1947, she continued regular transatlantic crossings. In the next 20 years, she would prove to be a massive financial and commercial success and remain popular well into the 1960s. In 1967, she had boiler problems, and a lot of people thought that this was the end of her, but this would prove to be false. The US Navy supplied her with some random boilers they probably found laying around, and she continued business as usual until she fell victim to the same curse that all ocean liners fell in the 1960s and 70s. Planes. In response to that, she dabbled a few years as a cruise ship in the Caribbean, but that wouldn't last because of mounting costs. In 1974, she was sent to a scrapyard and scrapped not long after that. I also drew this ship. Yeah.